Hey guys, it's Drac and welcome back to the corner here. So for this next video here, I thought I'd do some spotlight shots. So this first one, I want to spotlight a monster here that I think would be really beneficial to you guys, especially if you don't quite have your Giants team figured out yet, or if you do, but it just has some kinks. So today I'd like to talk about Shannon. So this is my Shannon, and I used her all the way up through Giants B10. She was part of my B10 team, and she worked great, even at 5-star. Gonna do a quick recap for you guys on what she does. So, first attack, let's see, that's 25% boost. So, first attack has a 75% chance of increasing the enemy's 75% chance of giving the enemy the glancing hit debuff. Glancing hits again do only about 30% in normal damage, and they don't apply negative effects if they have them normally. So that's great for helping you with the giant. Second attack, with fully skilled, has a 100% chance of reducing the enemy's attack speed for 2 turns. Again, great for dealing with the giant, getting to the giant. That also makes her good for things like TOA because it slows down the enemy's turns. Third skill buffs everyone for 3 turns. It buffs their attack and it buffs their defense, so kill things faster, don't take as much damage. It's awesome. The attack power buff is a 50% buff, and I believe the defense is a 70% buff. So it makes you a lot harder to kill. It's great for dealing with that giant, especially with his counterattack. When it's fully skilled, it has a 3-turn cooldown, which means that as soon as her attack, as soon as it falls off, the very next turn she can put it right back on. So, as with any monster though, the monster is only as good as their runes. Now, the runes I have on her are not the best. They're alright, they're not amazing, but you know what, they get the job done, but they aren't quite to the stats that I would normally want them. For her, I would say you want Shannon at about 15k health and 800 defense. You can see I got the defense, but the health isn't quite there yet. I'd also want her about 40 to 50% accuracy. She's only at 32. But still, it was enough to get the job done when I used her. So, how to rune Shannon? Well, honestly, I only see one way to rune Shannon, and that is Swift and Focus. Now, if you got some really good accuracy substats and you don't need the Focus runes, then put Energy on there so she gets more health. But honestly, I would put her on Speed, and either HP or Defense for the 4 slot, and HP, and then whichever one you didn't use in the 6 slot. So in my case, I'm doing Speed, HP, and Defense. And then for your substats, you really want to focus on Speed, HP, and Defense again, along with Accuracy for your subs. So let's look at the others here. So again, it's got HP as a substat. Other substats suck, but it's got lots of HP on it. Looking here, got a little bit of defense on it. Otherwise, its subs are kind of useless there. Again, lots of defense, a little bit of HP. She doesn't need the crit stuff at all, though. Got some extra speed. That's about it. Some extra defense, some extra speed, some extra HP. And then again, back up here. Lots of HP and lots of accuracy. She's giving her some attack, too. She don't need the attack at all, but, you know, a little extra damage never hurts. I've seen some people also put her on Despair instead of Swift, and that is better for dealing with the trash getting up to the giant, and that gives her a little more application in Trial of Ascension than she would get in the in Giants. Despair in Giants is probably not a great idea, in my opinion. Honestly, you could put her on Violent, but if you've got good Violent runes to give her, you probably don't need to be worried too much about farming Giants, because if you're farming Violent, that means you're over on Dragons, which is typically a lot harder than Giants. Yeah, other than Focus, you could consider Energy or Guard, but I like Focus way too much. It just really helps in getting the debuffs on the boss to help you out there. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for Shannon. She's great. She's definitely worth getting. If you have her, make sure you skill her up. Make sure you get her runed, because when dealing with the giants, she is one of your more valuable members. So that's all for this video. Until next time, I'm going to go ahead and just keep running these spotlights for now. Have a great day.